Well, as President Biden is holding his first campaign of the year, Republicans are keeping their feet on the gas ahead of the Iowa caucuses. Most of the GOP hopefuls are speaking to Iowa voters this weekend, and that includes former President Donald Trump. Correspondent Kelly Myers live for us in Sioux Center, and Trump's first rally, Kelly, starts in just a few hours.
Yeah, that's right, Nichole. The rally is set to start here around 4 p.m. Central, so a few hours away from now. But you can already see folks setting up shop, selling merchandise here behind us. We were just talking with one man out here. He's been traveling from state to state with the Trump rallies and selling this merchandise. We also talked with another man who's getting ready to line up here now 4 hours out from this rally. Now, this is former President Donald Trump's first stop of the day. This comes now just 9 days away from the crucial Iowa caucus. And he's actually the Republican presidential candidate that's been to Iowa the least out of all of the contenders. But that's all going to change over the next several days. This is just the first of 4 events that he's going to have over the next 48 hours. And as my colleague Joe Connell mentioned, this comes as he's having this dueling campaign rally with President Joe Biden, making it look more like the general election already than before the nominating contests kick off here. Now, as Biden is going to hit at Trump for being what he calls a threat to democracy, we're getting a sense that Trump is going to be talking about this two-tiered system of justice as he goes into this weekend and the third anniversary of the January 6th attack at the U.S. Capitol. We heard that from his son, Eric Trump, who's been campaigning here in Iowa. Now, Eric Trump also hit at Trump's former UN ambassador, Nikki Haley, and his Republican challenger for calling out the results, saying that she has to correct what Iowa does when she gets to New Hampshire, where she's doing better than in Iowa, saying that she has to correct what the Hawkeye state does. Now, Haley is also here campaigning in Des Moines. We saw her at a Rotary event this morning, as is Vivek Ramaswamy in Ames, Iowa, and Ron DeSantis is over in Cumming, Iowa as well. Now, Trump is going to do these 8 commit to caucus events. They kicked off on Wednesday with South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. She endorsed Trump back in September. She kicked off the slew of events in Sioux City on Wednesday. Then Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's a loyal Trump supporter. She spoke at a rally last night. And former TV actress Roseanne Barr is going to be speaking at an event next Tuesday. And of course, we heard from Eric Trump also last night. Now, Trump is still leading here in Iowa, but his approach this time in 2024 is much different than what we saw when we were here back in 2016, when then contender and Senator Ted Cruz won here in 2016. Trump's approach is much more different, much more grassroots. As you see, he's going to be at this venue, a much smaller venue here in Sioux Center, Iowa, than those larger rallies that we're used to, a more intimate setting to speak to supporters, though some in the Trump world say that's because of the cost of the rising legal fees he's dealing with, and those larger venues are much more expensive. Nichole?
Yeah, all right. Kelly Meyer live for us there in Iowa. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.